What's going on, y'all? You're here for another episode of Conversations with the Media Prince. I have someone dope and dynamic here, and this lady is just like any other guest, an epic one that I am excited to talk to. She does everything, sing, dance, act, what can you name it? She is an influencer, a cultivator, a shift changer. When I say vocals are on point, you know, because we're in an era where people ain't singing. This lady can sing, okay? And when I say she's one of the top-notch performers that you need to keep your eye on. And she's so lit in this arena that she is DMV's 35 under 35. And we get to add a new title of mommy to her resume. Let's just say this lady does it all, and we're going to dive into her story so much more today. I am so excited to welcome the one, the only, Bobbie Michelle.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
I wanted to go back to where I first, because first of all, she takes over the room. There's some certain people, you either have it or you don't. This lady has it, okay? We were at The Vault.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. The Vault. Mm-hmm.
And they were doing a live music session, and there were certain artists that got to go up and perform. And when this lady got up to perform, I was making me a cocktail. She made me put the douce down and come to the front to see who is this. And the vibe just kept going. It's also, it goes beyond her craft and what she does, but how she presents her craft is also very appealing. It gives superstar already. So the record labels, this is so easy to do right here. She's already packaged. But take us, how did you get to this, what we're seeing now as the Bobbie Michelle?
Yes. So the Bobbie Michelle has been solo for about 3 or 4 years now. Before that, I was actually in a girl group. Yeah, so I was in a girl group of 4 girls, and we were signed to 2 major labels.
Wow.
Yeah, so we had that great experience. I learned so much from that time. I've been doing music for over a decade now. It's hard to believe, but so I was able to get that experience. We were on America's Got Talent.
Hey.
We put out a lot of music. We were able to do a lot of shows. We came out in a time where like social media and videos and TikTok and stuff was really important. So I'm very much a visual group. We started a lot of trends that we don't really get credit for, but we did. And it was a lot of fun. And then the group decided to not move forward. And so from that point, I had to decide, did I still want to do music or not? I had been through a lot, good and also frustrating. You do music to achieve a certain amount of success. And sometimes you feel like, damn, like I've been working at this forever. Like, when am I going to get my time where I feel like I deserve? So you get to a space sometimes where it's like, do I keep doing this or do I stop because I'm tired? And I just couldn't stop. Like the music was just calling me. No matter where I turned, I got opportunities, and it just felt like I was meant to do it. So I decided to be a solo artist, which was very tough because I was essentially rebranding myself, starting over. But I decided to create a team because I knew that I couldn't do it by myself. You can never do anything completely by yourself. You power something,
Take note
but
of that, y'all.
Yeah, like you power it yourself, you motivate the people around you, but at the end of the day, you need help to get to the places that you are. So I decided to do that, and then from there, I got my manager and I got my team, and we just started hitting the ground, especially in the DMV, because we weren't really a DMV-based group. We were a Philly-based group, and we were in LA. So the DMV, I grew up here, but I didn't really do music here. So I started over here, and I feel like I did a pretty good job of growing
You're doing
from.
a stellar job, actually. The impact is impacting.
Thank you.
And shout out to the girl group for deciding to stop, or else we wouldn't have got the solo Bobbie Michelle as we were supposed to. But it's also
supposed to.
It's also something that you said too with and I think a lot of people that are probably in that roadblock in their journey probably feel refreshing to hear from someone like you about having that battle of either stopping or keeping going.
Yes.
Because some people, unfortunately, and I think that's thanks to the social media era of today, they think they should be Bobbie Michelle tomorrow, but don't know the groundwork it takes before she even got on that stage. But it also assures people that are listening that those building blocks are okay.
Absolutely.
Those building blocks are okay. What do you think you learned about yourself in those building block times?
Well, I will tell you the building block times are still there, and I feel like they never go anywhere. And if you acknowledge the fact that you're always going to be growing, always going to be leveling up to try to reach some type of, I feel like it's honestly, it's a lie that like you're going to stop at some place and be everything. You're always going to grow. You're always going to want more. So if you get into a space of like, I'm a sponge and I'm always trying to level up on myself, the building blocks I think become less traumatic or frustrating because you're expecting them. They make you better and they make you grow and they get you to different levels of your success. I do know that it took me a while to acknowledge that because you can get stuck in like, especially social media, you get stuck in seeing where other people are and like, damn, I really should be there. Like, why am I not there? Like, what is the difference? Or these are the differences and why am I not there? You know? But humbling yourself and making sure that you understand that what I need to build on is different from that person. I have no idea what they went through and they don't know what I've gone through. So I would say that.
Hey. And how does it feel now to know that your hard work is actually being shown and being paid off? How does that feel?
I don't do a good job of accepting like compliments.
Well, let me throw some more on you, okay? Because the lady is selling out shows here. Literally, people are coming out and paying to see her perform and are knocking on her door. And you should be very, very, very proud of yourself.
Yes, I'm definitely grateful for the impact that I have and, like I said, the experience that I've had. I think I'm just a never satisfied type of person, and it could be because I'm a Sagittarius, and that's just kind of how we are. But I'm grateful and I'm trying to work on accepting the compliments and being like, you know what, you're a lot further than many people ever would be or get to experience. So yeah, that's how I feel.
Now explain the shift too, because we're also experiencing the humble side of her, but when you're on stage,
oh yeah,
you're not humble at all. You are in your bag. What zone are you going into when you're on stage?
It's my fuck it era. Like I have no choice. That's kind of how I feel. You get on stage and you decide, or you don't even decide, my body decides, like, I'm going to command this room. You look at me like you don't understand what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to make you a part of my show. It's just the energy that I have. And it's probably, I'm a dancer first. So it's that performance aspect that kind of just turns on when I hit a stage or hit a room or whatever. Like I just kind of jump into it. It feels very natural. And even for this most recent show that I did, it was my first show back. I was so nervous. And people are like, why? You do this all the time. Like, it's in your blood. Because I haven't done it in like over a year, I just didn't know if my body would jump back in. But it did. As soon as I got on stage, I was like, no, you need to stand the fuck up. Because I'm on stage right now. Do you understand? No. Stop the music. Like, I'm giving y'all something new. So y'all got to tap in with me. Like, it just naturally turns on.
I love that.
Yeah.
And for people that's like, well, why she take a year off? Well, she just became a new mommy.
I
know you can't tell, right? Mommy where? How was that? And in encompassing with your craft, how has mommyhood added to that?
I think mommyhood has put an edge on my shoulder. I think I'm definitely like, listen, I don't got time to play. So I'm in the studio, let's work. We're not here to play games because I have a baby to get home to. And she's only 7 months. So there is some of that mom guilt that you might feel, like being away from her, but also I'm still a person. Like I still have to live my life and go after my dreams because I want her to go after her dreams.
Exactly.
And it kind of is like an emotional thing because I know how bad I want something and how hard I've been working at it. When I see her grow up and the things that she wants to go after and the dreams that she has, I'll be that much more of a cheerleader because I understand that feeling. I understand that longing of like wanting to get what you feel like you deserve, you know? So I feel like I want to be that example to her. And I also have to stay mentally sane. Like I can't stay in the house. I can't stay inside forever. You know, you got to get outside to just even remember who you are. So. Yeah.
Now, someone who is used to going to the studio, going to rehearsals, performing nonstop and having that as a rotation, as a routine, how was that actually stopping for all that time just to focus on mommyhood? What was that space like for you to actually like stop?
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard because I don't rest well. I always feel like I need to be doing something. So when I'm sitting down, I'm like, okay, I feel guilty for sitting down. Like I feel like I should be writing or like recording or just doing something. And but it also was needed. I feel like it was a purposeful sit down. Like let's take some time, let's reflect. Now we have a new perspective to write from when it comes to music. Now you have a different way you're going to perform because you're a mom. And you want to make sure that people know, okay, yes, I'm a mom, but like, I'm not going anywhere. I knew when I became pregnant that there were a lot of people that would count me out. That would be like, oh, well, you had a good run. No, honey, I'm still on the run.
Hey.
And now there's more things that I'm running for. So, yeah, it was hard, but I think it gave me a new motivation.
Yeah, and it provides a new area of inspiration to provide
Yes.
too, because now mothers are getting to see, okay, I can
Right.
get back into my groove and still fulfill me and not feel bad for fulfilling me while also providing
Yeah.
for my lineage.
For sure.
And I
for
think
sure.
that's what's dope too from seeing your story. And honestly, I think motherhood just added yet another facet of why people love you. And I think people were already connecting with you, but now it's like, oh, we can really connect now. And I think that's what's going to supersede with how you grow here. And it's going to be so dope for her to watch.
Yeah.
Mommy be lit. So now you can have your Blue Ivy and Rumi moment.
Right. Yes.
Hopefully she ain't just trying to show you up.
I want her to. Like, that's the thing. I think it's cool that I'm like paving a way.
I love that.
So that if she loves music already.
Ooh.
Honestly, my single Ghostin' that's out right now, that's the thing that calms her down when she's crying, which I thought was crazy. I was like, no, that's weird. But I was recording that when I was pregnant with her.
Oh, wow.
Like, when I was in LA, sick as a dog, I was recording Ghostin' over and over again. And some of the new songs that y'all might hear. But, like, so she's crying, going off. I'm not there because I might be at the studio or something. My mom plays it for her. She stops crying immediately.
I love
The song
that.
goes off. She starts crying again.
I love that.
I was like,
Ain't
what?
doesn't that feel good to know that
It does.
your voice
yes,
soothes her?
it does. It does. My whole EP. You can play the whole EP. She'll be like, okay. As soon as it goes off. It's crazy.
That means she has great taste.
Yeah.
So tell us about the single Ghostin' and like, where were you, what mind frame were you in when you were creating that song?
Yeah, so I was in a space where I felt like sometimes it's hard to stay consistently present. And when I say that, I mean like physically showing you up on social media or just like being out and on all the time. Like
Facts.
sometimes you want to take a break. Sometimes you might have to go ghost. And for me, it's a time to recharge. It's a time to, let me take a step back because my thoughts are going, like I need some time. But I also don't want people to think that I fell off when I go ghost. Like it's purposeful. So it came from that. It's not a super happy topic, which is why I decided to put like an upbeat production behind it. So shout out to Spaceship Shad, who had the perfect production to mix with the lyrics. Goldie was the main songwriter on that song. I just gave her my concept and she was like, I would love to write for you. And so from the concept, she created an amazing song and it's bomb.
It's bomb.
Thank you.
And I know you said it's not easy and that's why you put a great beat with it, but it's also a lot of bravery with that too, to go ghost. Because people do have that thought theory of, maybe people may think I'm falling off.
Yeah.
People may be wondering what it is. And you have to have bravery and guts to just still do it anyway and forget all of that. You get what I'm saying? And I think, too, that makes you so much more of a beast because now you're getting into that space of when you can really say, I don't care what people think.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If you're going to love me and rock with me,
Period.
you're going to be here when I step back out.
Yeah.
And while I'm in the house, you better listen to those classes.
Right.
Until I step back out the house.
Yeah.
But I think that's also, too, adding to your story is there's bravery and there's courage. Because I ain't going to hold you. It's scary to go ghost. Especially when you are in the flow and you have a momentum and things are rolling. And then and then of course, your going ghost was still a beautiful thing. A creation came out of it. But in that theory still, it's kind of scary to like have to position yourself back.
Right. Are they going to forget me? Am I going to lose my value because of anything that could happen that takes my place while I'm gone? It's definitely a scary place, but like you said, if I know that I'm supposed to be somewhere and I'm supposed to do something, then I'm going to come back. And I'm trying really hard now to find like my cult following. Because I do feel like a lot of people in the beginning were following me because I was in the group. and we were successful, and they loved seeing that dynamic. And then naturally you follow all the girls because you kind of want to see the different perspectives of that. And I do feel like now I'm trying to figure out like who are the Bobbie fans, like who is tapped in with me for my music, for my personality, for what I bring, and not just because you're trying to see what's happening.
Got you. Well, that's why I say shows like what you just did, and I think those are going to continue to encompass more of the Bobbie Michelle core fans, and clearly they there. Clearly they're there, and I think that's just a testament to your talent.
Thank you.
There's actual talent in a world where we're not seeing too much talent. When talent does show up on your front door, you definitely open up the door with some apple pie. And so we're glad to have Bobbie Michelle. And due to her being so lit, I did mention she is DMV's 35 under 35 class of 2023. And let's just say her impact put her right in that pillar. Everyone loves this girl. How did it feel to know that you had such high camaraderie?
Oh my God, I was so
DMV
shocked.
area?
Especially because, like I said, that was the year that I decided to hit the DMV music scene. That was my first time. Like, I wasn't really working here. So it was amazing to see that year we worked really, really hard. Shout out to Buddy Graves, my manager.
Hey.
We just really worked hard independently, okay? That's a very big key. To be able to be recognized. So thank you again for recognizing me for that, because
You deserved it.
Yeah, it really was. It felt really good.
And I love people like you and Buddy because you guys are also, and I love when you're a threat. Because you're everything that the record label is scared of, because you're already doing it. Which means if you're already shaking, we can't really say too much because they already got their own thing moving. And I love how you guys move. It's very intentional. It's very purposeful. And I hope people are studying your game, because if they really watching, they should be able to get the nuggets of how you really maneuver, because this is where people fail at, and you're actually doing stellar at it. And this is how I wish a lot of artists would move, because it doesn't just only trickle a DMV look. It also feels so commercial.
Thank you.
So this is presentation,
Yes.
which is, I think, is why you're getting the response you're getting too, because we're actually not seeing everybody usually do it on a P level. And then here come the Bobbie Michelle showing you, we gonna do it this way, this way. So musically, who were some of your influences growing up?
Oh my gosh. Growing up, I loved Brandy, Mariah Carey, all the girl groups, 702, Escape, Destiny's Child, Beyonce, of course, Christina Aguilera.
And y'all see she's picking people that actually got talent, right? All right, I just want y'all to notice that. Okay.
Yeah, I just loved like performers, like full performers. And then later, like Sierra. I really love Sierra. I really think, especially just from a full package deal. Like she's a mom. She's a great performer. She's a great singer. She's an artist. She's a businesswoman. She owns her own label.
Yes.
And able to balance all of it. Granted, she has money and she's, has help, I'm sure. But she's still the face. You still have to wear a lot of hats. And when stuff goes wrong, you are the one that carries the weight, So I really am inspired by her. Musically today, I really love SZA. I love Summer Walker. I love Jhené Aiko. Yeah, I love a lot of people.
Got you. And what
Chris Brown. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I love Chris Brown.
We just got our tickets. We're going to see that man when it comes. So
I gotta get
we
my
just need
ticket.
him to stay out of the court system so that he makes sure he's at the stadium. But how do you keep yourself out of the box? And how do you keep yourself from feeling, I guess, plateaued? Especially when it comes to creating music.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to dive more into, like I said, the concepts that are literally coming from my life or how I'm feeling, making sure that I'm putting it in the music. Trying not to think too hard about what I'm doing, especially when it comes to songwriting, because I just feel like those natural moments that everybody can relate to, even if you don't speak English, you can relate to heartbreak. You can relate to being burnt out and needing to go ghost for a second.
Yeah.
And I think those are the ways that you touch the most people. So that's the way that I'm trying my best to stay relevant. And then also trying to just share more of me. I think social media makes it hard sometimes to like, I'm afraid to show up like not perfect sometimes. And I think that there's beauty in that if I can just be courageous enough to do it. So I'm working on that as well to try to stay relevant and stay out there.
I love that. Now, just like Beyonce, Bobbie Michelle has a look. I know we reminisce Beyonce with the blonde, and we have you with the oranges, ombre, autumn feel. Was this intentional? Because when we see this color, we know Bobbie Michelle is in the room.
Mm-hmm. No, it wasn't intentional at first. So in my girl group, we all had different hair colors.
Okay.
There was red. Well, at first, there was red. There was blonde, which was me. I think I was strawberry blonde. And then as we all started to morph into our colors, which now we're known for the girls with the 4 colors. We were red, yellow, blue, and orange. And I just decided that the strawberry blonde was too mute for me. It didn't match my personality, and I wanted something more vibrant. So I was doing some research, and it was a time where everybody had colored hair also. Like Nicki Minaj, and everybody was doing the colored hair. But nobody really had orange. And so I was like, well, let me do that. That's different and not too far from my strawberry blonde. I also had never really like colored my hair so much, so I was nervous to do anything brighter or more bold, so I didn't want to break my hair off. But yeah, orange was it. And then when I became solo, I was like, orange is my trademark. People know where the orange came from. They know Bobbie as orange. If I change my hair, I don't know if I can do that and be solo. I need to be orange first. I might change it though. Do you think I should change it? Okay.
It's so Bobbie.
Okay.
It's like, and I think you could play with it, but like different facets of how you play with the orange. But I think it's definitely your color, and I think that's also a key thing with artistry that people they forget to also realize that there is a look that comes with it that becomes part of the package of which because we love Beyonce, but if we saw her in dark brown or black hair, it ain't gonna feel the vibe ain't gonna feel the same.
Yeah.
And so when we see this fluorescent orange blowing in the wind and you killing on stage, we know we are at the Bobbie show.
Yes, yeah.
But I was saying with that, just as media prints, they got known with the hats. With you have the hair, and it becomes a look.
Yes.
And people are in sync with that. And it helps with marketability, too.
Absolutely.
Because it immediately pinpoints you. She's right there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Bobbie. Y'all see her coming in?
Yeah, and I always keep it on, like, just clothing, too. People are like, you keep orange around all the time. Yes, I do. My wallet is orange. My case is orange. Because also, I just love looking at that color. It's very vibrant. It's positive. It's radiant. And I want to exude that. So it helps me remember, like, what is it that I'm trying to bring out? And also, my manager and I, who's also my business partner, we have a company called Bet on Orange. Just because we're betting on ourselves, and it's important to do that as an artist in this industry, no matter how you come to it, manager, artist, songwriter, dancer, you have to bet on yourself.
Love that.
And it's a positive thing. And so orange is a positive color. So Bet on Orange is our business, and it powers all of my Bobbie Michelle endeavors.
I love that. So let's take us on a soundtrack.
Yes.
If there's a new listener discovering Bobbie Michelle, what are those 5 songs that you think explain the Bobbie Michelle experience?
My song? Well, I would say Facts No Fiction for sure.
Okay.
Facts No Fiction is a song that just kind of was super easy to write with my best songwriter, John, J&B Music. It just came from a place of that thing I was talking about where, is this for me? Like, should I still be doing this? Oh, but wait a minute, I'm a one of one. So absolutely I should. And that's all facts, no fiction. And it hits anytime you're feeling unsure or like maybe you're not enough, you listen to that song and it's going to hit all the time, every single time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one, I have to say I Deserve, because my project that I dropped in 2023, my first solo project, was called I Deserve, and the song on there was I Deserve. I love that it's a mantra because there are things in life that you deserve, and you have to speak it into existence, out into the universe. So I deserve to say what I want.
Hey.
I deserve to be loved. I deserve to show up how I want to show up. It really hits. So that for sure. Your City because it's super fun. It's hype. It's high energy. It's dance music. It's party music. It's get ready music.
Hey.
And it's definitely the multiple facets of my personality within that song. Plus, you can dance to it, and that's what I am, a dancer.
Hey.
So that's 3, I think, right?
Yeah, we had 3.
What else? Ghostin' for sure.
Hey.
Number 1, you can dance to that song up and down every which way, and then it's a real perspective also. Okay. And then only
Drum
5.
The last one.
Soul.
Okay.
I would say soul. That's a different vibe. It's a sultry, guitar-based song. It's actually a song that I was trying to write for a very long time before I was even solo.
Really?
It's a passion song about 2 people. One person's a fire sign, one person's a water sign, and just how that connects and ebbs and flows. Your opposites, which you attract, and it's steamy and it's sensual and it's sexy. Saxophone, guitar, like it's really good. And
now download these after the interview.
Yes.
Don't just be stopping to go make sure you get it, but don't stop this because it's great. So now take us into the studio.
Mm-hmm.
What are Bobbie Michelle's do's and don'ts in the studio with her? Are people allowed in the studio with you? And if they are, what can they do and what they must not do? They get their ass kicked out.
Yes, they are allowed in the studio, as long as you're not distracting me from my vibes. If I can't hear you, that's one thing. But like, you can't be doing a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm trying to focus. I ask my people in the audience questions a lot, feedback from what I'm doing, and if I'm trying to think of a word or something, like you got to be tapped in. You can't be loud on your phone or like doing other shit. I don't normally stop to eat and drink, and I need people to remind me to do that.
Okay.
So that's important. And other than that, I really like to have fun. Like, I need that feedback, though. Like, I need that, like, yes, that was it, or nah, do it again. Like, I need that. I can't just be in there like, hello, was that good or not? Like, I need that kind of response. But other than that, I don't really have that many rules.
Now, what is the differentiation between the experience of when you're making the song and then when you're performing the song?
The difference is hitting the dance studio in between.
Okay.
Because when I'm making the song, I make every song danceable for sure. No matter if it's slow or fast, you got to be able to dance to it. But then I'm not really thinking about how it's going to be portrayed until I'm listening back and I'm thinking, okay, how was my artistry displayed in the recording studio? And now how do I want to translate that on stage? What kind of choreography do I want to do? And I work with my creative director, Monica Ward. Shout out to Monica because she's amazing. Hey. And how do we want to display it? Like, what is the mood that we want our audience to feel from that song? So that's the biggest piece because I'm a dancer. So sometimes marrying the two is hard. Like, remembering to dance and then also sing, marrying that is like such a challenge. You feel like you're juggling.
You can also do both.
Thank you.
What does that rehearsal look like?
Sweat, a lot of water. That's one thing I was shocked about with this show that I just did because I was like, I know I'll be tired. I haven't done a show in over a year, but I wasn't that winded, and I was so shocked by that. But yeah, it takes practice, and I'm still practicing for that.
Hey. Now they do say, I wonder, is this true? Now they do say with new moms that are singers, a baby could either take you up an octave or down an octave. What was it for you?
I don't know if I noticed that. Yeah, I don't know if I noticed that. I can't really say much on that because I feel like I'm still hitting the same things. I do think that I became more creative from a songwriting perspective with having a baby because I'm always coming up with random songs to try to make her be entertained and look at me. So that I'm pulling words out of the sky. I have already remixed Itsy Bitsy Spider and I remixed like literally, and my version is better because I've given the spider a reason why he keeps going up and down that daggone spout.
So, would we ever hear a Bobbie Michelle nursery rhyme book?
You might.
Ooh.
Book is a good little spin, but yeah, you might, or you might hear Bobbie writing for some children's shows or some Disney movies. We're gonna speak all that out into the atmosphere.
And I also like how you don't limit yourself in your craft. You really take every opportunity and see which ways you can shine and let your wings flow. And I think even adding that facet would be like dope to your artistry and really makes you like, unstoppable for real. Because
Well, I appreciate that perspective because I also get the other perspective of like, you sure you want to do that? Because you be cursing in your music, or you be a little crossing the line sometimes. Like, how can you go and do something for kids? And it's like, because I am a mom, and also,
and that's where the check be residing sometimes.
Okay, period.
Because you see what happened. The guy made the Baby Shark song, and it took like, so you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't, we like the funds from every avenue.
Period.
And we don't discriminate against the funds.
Right.
And she is a musician, so musicians make music, right? All calibers. That means adult and kids.
Right.
Don't hate because you can't make no kids music.
And when you become a mom, you don't automatically get shut off from everything that's not mom.
Right.
Like, you are a woman first,
Hey.
every single time. And it's important to embrace both sides. And people have to get more comfortable with that. Just because you're uncomfortable with it doesn't mean I have to be.
Facts. I hope y'all are writing that down. I feel like, remember Don't Be a Menace by Drinking a 40 on South Central? This would have been a perfect time for Keenan to come out and write a message.
Period.
So if you could describe Bobbie Michelle in 3 words, what would they be?
Authentic, hard worker, and man,
And you don't
I'm
gotta
trying to
be-
find a word that like means like,
everything.
okay, I'll take that.
Bobbie Michelle is everything.
Yeah, but there's a duality that carry a lot, and I'm still trying to put the word on it. Where it's like, most days I know that I'm great. I know that I have a lot of talents and that I have a lot to bring to the table, but also sometimes I'm like, am I an imposter? So I don't know what that word
Human.
is. Okay, thank you.
And
Human.
I'm glad you said that too, because I think now we have a name for it. I think when we were growing up in our craft, we didn't really have, like, it wasn't called imposter syndrome. It
Okay,
just was
yeah.
Am I jealous?
Right.
Like, but I think now they've given a name to it, and it's human. It's going to be some days where you are that person, and then it's going to be some days where you see somebody else and wonder, maybe they're that person.
Right.
When in reality, you that person, up, down, side to side, and only you can provide this experience.
Yeah.
So we're only getting the front row seat if Bobbie Michelle decides to come out on stage.
Right.
And if you don't come out on stage, then we don't get to see it.
Yeah.
So what's imposter about that if we only get the experience from you right here, right now?
Right. That's very true.
Hey.
Yes. You better speak to that.
Hey. I hope you guys are passing the collection plate.
Yes.
So what is next for you?
Doing more shows. I definitely want to get back out there. The stage is where I feel really, really good and comfortable. So I want to do that. Tour, hopefully. We do have some situations in the work that we're not going to talk on just this minute, but we hope that they're going to power and elevate what we're doing, because we've been working very hard for a long time. Being a mom and just growing with that, and songwriting, and also acting. I was acting before, and I want to tap back into that. I really enjoy doing that. So yeah, and then new music, of course. So make sure y'all stay tuned in.
Hey, so what's the vibe like now in the studio? What's this new music? Where are you going? Is there just days you just go in and have a set, what you're doing, or is there days you just going in and freestyling?
No, I'm freestyling at home.
Okay.
Like, things are popping into my head all the time. Topics, things I'm going through, and I'm voice memoing down. Like, so when I get in the studio, I already have a framework of where we're going to go. What I am experimenting with right now is production.
Okay.
Because sometimes you'll have the production, you'll write to it, and then sometimes it just kind of feels like your voice may not fit into what's there. So I'm trying to take a new approach where I work with musicians and we're creating together. Whether it's a guitarist sitting with me in the room and I'm coming up with a hook, and they feel something based on what I sing, or they hear a note that makes them want to hit this chord. And then it kind of grows from there organically. So we're going to see how that plays out in the music.
It sounds like you've hit a new level of your artistry.
I have. I believe that I have. Yes.
How does that feel? Because it has to feel good to also know that there's growth of what you're being capable of as an artist. Because I think I think a lot of artists have that first level of what they can and cannot do with their craft, not realizing as you grow and learn more, you can really do a lot more things, even coming down to like conceptualizing the record.
For sure. For sure.
That must feel really good.
Yeah, it feels great. It feels amazing to be able to tap into that and feel like, oh, I still got it. And, oh, I'm learning new things about myself that are enhancing what I was doing before.
Hey, I love that. Now, before I let you go, I must play my famous either or game with you.
Okay.
And so what it is I give you two legends.
Okay.
The person you say stays, the person you don't say never existed. Now for you, I'm going to give you 3 Bobbie passes, but you only get 3.
Okay.
Do you think you're ready for the challenge?
So the pass, I just say pass because I can't choose.
Yes.
Okay.
But you only get 3.
Okay. I'm ready.
I'm going to throw a little hip hop, I'm going to throw a little singers in there. We're just going to see what you feel, okay?
Okay.
All right, so for some fellas, Tyrese or Usher?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna have to say Usher stays, but
Usher
that's really
stays.
hard.
Okay. Tupac or Biggie?
I'm gonna get a lot of hate probably for this, but I'm gonna say Biggie stays.
Biggie stays?
Yeah.
Okay. Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z. I've never really been a Nas fan for real, so I would say Jay-Z stays.
Okay. Marvin Gaye or Al Green?
Oh my Jesus, that's not fair. I'm gonna pass that one.
Okay, we got 1 pass. Kendrick Lamar or Drake?
Oh, I'm gonna pass that one too.
All right, we got 2. Now, mind you, we ain't get to the
I
ladies
know.
yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, let's do Lil Wayne or Kanye West?
We're gonna keep Lil Wayne.
We're going to keep Lil Wayne. Okay. Eminem or J. Cole?
I'm gonna keep J. Cole just because I was never tuned into Eminem, but he is a legend.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep J. Cole.
Okay. Prince
Don't
or
do
Michael
it.
Jackson?
I gotta keep. I'm only doing it because I gravitated to one. I gravitated to MJ, so I'm gonna keep him.
Okay. Michael
But
Jackson
I love
stays.
Prince too.
Okay, we'll see you, Prince. Oh, let's move to the ladies.
Okay.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Now, okay, sorry. I gotta think about this because we're talking about full overall package, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, Beyonce gotta stay.
Okay, Beyonce stays. Let's do Aretha Franklin or Patti LaBelle?
Aretha stays.
Okay, Aretha stays. Okay. Nicki Minaj or Remy Ma?
Nicki Minaj stays.
Okay. Little Kim or Trina?
Lil Kim stays.
Okay. Eve or Foxy Brown?
I'm gonna pass that one.
Okay, she's used her 3 passes, y'all. She's used her 3 passes. Ashanti or Maya?
Oh man, I'm gonna say Maya. I'm impartial.
Okay.
Stays. Maya stays.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the one, the only
Yes.
Bobbie Michelle. You did good.
Thank you, Media Print.
Please let them know where they can follow you, where they can find you at, and where they need to get this music.
Yes, so my music is out on all streaming platforms. Just make sure y'all search for Bobbie Michelle. My I Deserve EP is out, and my single Ghostin' is out, so make sure y'all stream that. And then my social media, at Dancing Bobbie, DANCINBOBBIE, period.
Hey, and this was Conversations with the Media Print, shot by MLB, and we are out until next time.